First of all, our last guest was incredible, and now we have another super, super duper incredible guest. I'm going to let my incredible co-host take it away and introduce our next exciting guest.
Well, thank you so much. We got a wonderful, wonderful MC as well as actress, as well as the associate producer of the hit web series Project Heat. Okay, now, ladies, give a round of applause for Tina Brûlée.
Hey, motherfucker in the building.
Come on, Tina. Hey, baby.
Hey, Prince.
Look at my beauty. I wore my red for love just for you, Tina. All right, now.
I ain't got red on, but you know, I'm still.
Nah, it's a lady thing. Don't worry. You ain't got nothing to do with this. How you doing, Miss Popular?
Busy.
I know, real busy. All right, you have a lot going on. So let's see what we want to touch. All right, listen, how and when did you become an artist?
Oh, wow. I've been in the game since I was like 13, 14.
Nice.
Yeah, I grew up Farmers Boulevard, so LL Cool J was the first person to yeah. You know, I was born in Brooklyn or East New York, so
East New York.
Yeah, since I was little, my father, he bought me this karaoke machine, and I always knew I wanted to rap. I would grab listening to G-rap and stuff like, whoa, I'm gonna be hard.
You said G-rap.
Yeah.
You said,
It ain't like you said Will Smith. No,
no, he said
Will Smith. You said G-rap.
She said you're gone too far.
Listen,
come on, DJ.
Listen, audience, G-Rap, some of his lyrics you can't listen to.
And, you know, I met a couple of people in the game, guy by Mike. And then we just started going to the studio, and we put the single out on our own and hit the billboards for 15 weeks.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's a round of applause right there, Miss Tina. Who were some of the people you work with in your career?
Oh, wow. I did the song Breaking My Heart with the recipes with Gerald Levert.
Yes.
G-Rap, you know, we did the Five Family Click album together.
Girl, she's
Uncle Murder, 50 Cent, Fly Tie,
listen, I needed your autograph.
I did so many. I did work with Michael Stipes from REM.
Okay.
The Rock Group.
What? Of course.
Yeah.
No, you going in over here. Jeez.
Come on, REM.
Like, here's your ad-lib back here.
Yeah, I just did a single I just dropped called Be Cautious with NOE from Bird Game.
Yes.
And Fred the Godson.
Fred.
Yes, girl, you all working. I gotta fan myself. You making me hot over here.
So yeah, we just dropped the song Be Cautious. It's on all the platforms. We shot a video for it. Getting ready to drop another single I did with this girl named Rashida Wallace. She's a very, very dope singer.
Okay.
And you know, working with a lot of different people. I did stuff with Pat Poofs. Like I mean, I did work with so many people.
But with
those who I forgot.
No, at all. With the single Be Cautious, like what made you even choose that title?
Oh, well, I was working with one of my dope producers that I've been working with for a long time called Chucky Madness. And, you know, he do that real hip-hop still. So he was like, yo, I got some tracks for you. What you doing, Bark? I'm like, I've been doing, like, this filming and other stuff. So he sent the song to me, and me and NOE was listening to it. He was like, I got a dope chorus for that. And I was like, send it. He did the chorus and his verse. Then I dropped mine, and I said, who else? I need somebody else on this record. And I was thinking, I was like, who's dope? Who's still hard in the game?
Yeah,
I was like, oh, let me send it to Fred.
Because, you know, I was going to say, hands down, you can never go wrong. That's the bar king. Because, you know, a couple of them got a little soft nowadays. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, the game is different.
Yes.
It's different. It's really it's not about the talent no more. It's just about, the game is entertainment more than anything.
So is there, and I always talk about this, is there a difference between being an artist and being an entertainer?
Definitely. You know, I believe once people stopped, like, really buying the music and when it hit the internet and everything, and it was no more going to the stores and signing the in-stores and meeting the artists and buying the albums. Now everybody's starting to try to stay relevant, so it became entertainment. I mean, I know some dope artists that be doing some clown stuff.
That's what I've been saying for the longest.
Wow.
And it's like, bro, I never thought
out before that.
Like, no, it's the truth. It's the truth. And marketing wise, like, how is it going when you're pushing these records, you're pushing these singles, you're pushing these EPs? Like, a lot of people just go and click the button, you know, just go on social media and just let it fly. Right. And, you know, and I knew we in the times where we used to have to pop the trunk. We used to really have to put that footwork in.
It's still like that right now. You know what? You have to define what success is to you. That's what I tell every artist. You know, when you're looking at that black box and it's showing you these people who's, you know, selling millions or at this level, it discourages a lot of people. But a lot of that stuff is smokescreen. A lot of people is not making the money that people think. So you just have to be happy with where you are in life, you know, and what success is to you. You know, I've done stuff with some of the biggest artists. You know, I was on the billboards. You know, I've been everywhere. So to me, that's success. I'm happy with, you know, where I went in the industry.
I have one quick question for you. Just to go back and reverse a little bit. How did I have two questions for you actually? Okay. How did the collaboration with you and G-Rap come about?
Well,
I'm good friends with G-Rap. I used to sleep at his house when I was younger.
Me too. I used to sleep at his house.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Well, so me too. I used to sleep at his house too. No, I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all.
I ain't see you with the cereal.
Well, me and G met through a mutual friend, which is Papoose, and we started, you know, getting in the studio, working, and then it turned into a 9-year relationship.
Incredible.
Yeah, so. And
okay, so now for me, you know, who likes all type of music, shiny, happy people. How did you hook up with REM?
Well,
who does that?
Well, he did the chorus for one of the songs me and G did called Cold Ones.
Wow.
And it was through a producer that we worked with called Nobody.
Yeah, so, I know Nobody. Yeah,
yes, so you know,
of course.
Yeah, so he was like, I got somebody dope we should put on the...
Oh,
and
my.
it just made sense.
Yes.
The song came out so hot. It was just so original and so unique.
Yeah, so, incredible.
You know. So since Miss Tina worked with a lot of people that I know, who would you like to work with today that you haven't worked with already?
Interesting.
Well,
I've been listening to a lot of new artists that's coming out because they're not playing with their, you know, trying to fit in. So they have a unique style. So I listen to a lot of stuff on like Spotify, and you know, I like to work with new artists.
Yes.
You know, because again, they're still pure. You know what I'm saying? They're not really playing with, okay, well, you know, let's just do this type of song because this is what's hot. They're not scared to take a chance.
But normally people, when you're in the game, people like to throw shade at the new artists and the up and coming. So to hear you embrace them is like amazing. And I definitely applaud you. I applaud you for that.
Yeah, the game is different now, but I was a new artist, so I know how it is, you know, how hard it is when you're trying to do something that's all you could think of. Like I used to sleep, drink, everything with music.
Yes.
You know, and to get the break and to be able to do what I did, it just was so exciting. I did it at a time where it wasn't so much of the social media, you know, so like I said, it's different. Anybody can do music now.
I'm telling you, it's so easy.
Load something up and
the click of a finger.
There's more artists and more entertainers than it is fans now. So it's kind of hard to get people to support because they're like, I can't support you.
Because I'm doing my own
thing. It's like, no, come support me. So it's just like, you know, you just gotta love what you do. I just do the music, put it out there, and just let it simmer, and then fans come to you.
Well, Miss Brûlée, AKA Ma Barker.
Yes.
Do you still use that name?
Yes.
Okay. So music is something that you've obviously conquered, you know, and you're great at it. If you haven't heard of material, you have to hear.
Yes.
The material is incredible.
And
you've also, you know, you've made your transition into the film world.
Yes.
Please, let's talk about that.
Well, the film, I'm actually the associate producer of Project Heat.
Project Heat.
Man, if you don't know Project Heat, you've been under a rock. No, man,
So it's so funny because my cousin Pop, the story is actually about his life, and we got together, and he said, well, you know what, I'm going to do a series about it. And we like in pink houses, like, oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about.
We fought to get out of there. But you want to definitely give back to the community.
Yes.
So him and his team, which is Show Up Films, KD and Shy, they started coming up, and one day they were like, just show up. So Show Up Films, we just show up and film.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I see on the end of their name to Show Up.
Yeah, because at first, you know, they was writing and it was scripted, and it was like, if this person didn't show up or it delayed the project for weeks, and they was like, you know what? Let's just, whoever's here, that's how we.
That's how it's gonna go.
And yeah, we pushed through, and now we got the Urban Web Series Award.
Yes, congrats on that. Okay, Miss Brûlée.
We're trying to create our own thing to give back, because we know half of the people that's trying is not gonna get to Hollywood, to the Grammys, the Oscars, but their work is just as phenomenal as the big league. So now we creating our own, you know what I'm saying, supporting this. We've been successful, so we just had the Urban Web Series Awards. And
not to cut you, but I remember you went up against some heavy hitters. You went up against New York Minute. You were up against Rap Stars. I mean, like, these are some dope web series, and you edged them all out. That's congratulations.
Because they're not like the Project Heat.
Yeah, we had Lisa Evers, and she's been a real support. You know, she keep us on the Fox and
Street Soldiers.
I so love them.
In the news, so yeah. And we get a lot of support from the community. We got some great people. We are some great people.
Yes.
Because
you're giving back.
We support
because you're giving back. A lot of people make it out and never come back. And you guys is giving back, not only coming back.
Right. And and I love it because you give opportunity for just regular people who want to do something to be a part of it. You don't have to come with all these credentials and what movie was you in, or who did you ever, show me your work. Where's your headshot? It's just like, you serious? You want to do it?
Right.
Come on. And that's too funny, because I had Pop and KD, shout out to them, show up. I had them come down to Radio 103, and we was talking about it. So I'm like, all right, so you doing from state to state? And he's like, yeah. So I said Atlanta, and then I'm like, Florida, Miami. So he's like, yeah. And I'm like, Miami got a project? He was like, well, we gonna make one, okay? So definitely.
Yeah, so right now we have Project Heat Atlanta, and now they just started Project Heat Baltimore.
Yes, all right now. Yeah. And your role as the associate producer, tell me what you do.
Well, I help them with the finances and
Cha-ching.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm on the back end.
Don't play with my money.
You need that to keep things going. But I just created a nonprofit called F.A.M.E. for Us, FilmItForUs.org, where we're going to be doing stuff with the DOE, which is Department of Education, do like film classes for the youth, and a lot of social emotional learning. Trying to show them that if you want to be a gangster, you feel something, do it on film. Don't do it in the streets.
Don't do it in real life. Like, hey, that's a way to put it.
If it's something bothering you emotionally, let's get you in this film or this short film where you can release those energy. So that's my whole mission now, as far as trying to get my own school and open up a school for the youth.
Yes. So, I can't wait for that, man. Wait, hold on. We need another round of applause for that one. All right. She's trying to educate our sisters and brothers as well.
Because the future is us. This is what we're looking forward to. I have kids, and for us to have a future that's going to be bright, we have to take care of the young ones.
Yes, ma'am.
And if we don't, it's going to be a sorry place,
No, how can a person like me, I keep including me in everything.
That's right.
How can a person like me get on Project Heat,
Yeah, well, you know Pop KD, but no.
Me. I got the associate producer.
And stuff, and you just show up films at gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you just send them an email, and they'll hit you back and let you know when they're going to do another casting. Like, they just did the whole casting for the Baltimore, and I believe we're starting to shoot season 4 of Project Heat now.
And do you travel? I'm sorry. Do you travel out of state every time? The whole crew, the whole team moves.
Well, actually, since I'm doing a nonprofit as well in Baltimore, we just bought up a lot of properties out there.
Nice.
So now I'll probably be part of the Project Heat Baltimore too, since I'm down there.
All right now.
Well, how can people get at you directly? Like, how can they follow your moves and keep up with?
My Instagram is Tina TINA _Brûlée BRULEE, and I hit everybody back. I don't know.
All right.
My DM, I be I got.
Because I know your DM is popping, girl.
And then also we have the website FilmItForUs.org. And then my email, Marbarks, MABARKS @gmail.com. I'm down to work with anybody and everybody, especially if you want to do something positive and give back. Let's work.
All right. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Tina, for coming down on the show. I don't even want to end it, Jesus. I'm so into it now.
I was going to ask her some more questions, but we ain't.
You said, you better recognize when you running out of time. All right.
Can you recognize one time for Miss Tina Brûlée, a.k.a.
Thank you so much.
Walker. And thank you, guys. And thank you for coming on the show.
Recognize, baby.
that's my baby mama. I don't know if y'all know that.
Hey, listen, well, baby mama. You told me I was your baby mama like 3 years ago.
Recognize you.
Get out of here.
Thank you, guys. Let's go.
Lot of money maker, we can make it nauseous. Make it ring $100,000 plus. Gotta finish for them $100,000 plus. Hit me on the gram.